Hello foodies, today we are unlocking the secret to the legendary Rameswaram Cafe style Masala Dosa. Forget everything you know about dry, ordinary dosas. This is an experience. Imagine the symphony of golden crispy shell that shatters the moment you touch it, giving away to a rich potato masala filling. And with a bath of a butter of a s- and with a bath of a fragrant spice, we are detailing every mouth-watering step from perfect buttery spiced mash to that secret vibrant red chutney that adds ultimate fiery zing. Get ready to create dosa perfection that is pure, buttery, crunchy, bliss in every single bite. Here are the ingredients what's required to make the batter. First of all, I have taken this kind of a cup. The measurements are very important. This is called as a pav. So it consists nearly around 250 grams. The main thing is the rice. I have taken a variety called as a IR8. The rice is very good for the dosa. So for this I have taken 2 cups of this rice for this batter. For every 2 cups of rice I have taken half a cup of flattened rice, that's called poha. I have taken somewhat of a hard poha, half cup of it. Now half cup of poha I'll add into the rice. Now the urad dal. The urad dal is the most important thing also. In the same cup I have taken 1/4 cup of the urad dal. You can see here it is just 1/4 cup. So our measurements are very important to this. This is the gram dal. I'm taking just 50 grams of it, not more than that. So I'll add nearly same 50 grams of it. And the sago, or the what you call the sago sabbakki in our language, will add 50 grams or 1/4 cup of this sago. And this is the aromatic or the smelling agent. So we will add the fenugreek seeds, nearly 1 teaspoon. I will shift this to another bowl so I can show you better. Now look, the important step is to wash it thoroughly. Please do wash the rice 2 or 3 times thoroughly until a clear water surfaces. So I will wash it thoroughly using my hands. Now look, I will strain this and come. Now look, I will add the water again and I will repeat this process 2 or 3 times more. Now if you can see it has been washed for about 4 times now. We'll add the drinking water, RO water right now, and allow this to soak for about 4 to 5 hours. Now you can see it's been nearly 4 to 5 hours. The rice is perfectly soaked and all the ingredients are soft. You can see if you can pinch the urad dal, it should get mushed like this. So it means that it's perfectly been soaked. Now it's ready. So I will strain off the water and we need to grind them. I'm using here the grinder. If you don't have, you can use mixer also, but believe me, the best results always comes from the grinder only. So I'm started grinding it. Add a little bit of a water and allow this to grind for more than 20 minutes. It will take definitely more than 20 minutes. You can see in between, you should check the consistency. The batter should be this fine. It's perfect at this point of time. To this, the another secret ingredient what the hoteliers will do is they'll add a cup of rice flour, regular rice flour which you use for roti. So I'll add the rice flour little by little and will subsequently add some water to maintain the consistency. Add the whole rice flour and little bit of water to that, and this comprises the batter. If I can show you the consistency of the batter, it should be like this. This is the perfect batter for making the masala dosa. Now you can see how perfect this is, and I will take it out in another bowl. Now see, The batter is perfectly done. So what you need to do is you need to mix well using your hands, but make sure please you do wash your hands thoroughly and mix it well from the hand only. So then we need to allow it to rest for about a 10 to 12 hours. The next day, if we can see, look how beautifully it has been fermented. I have left it for around 12 to 14 hours. So because right now it's cold, so it will take a 2 hour extra to get fermented like this. This fermented so beautifully. A lot of people might think that if you add the rice flour, you can't ferment it well. Now I will take how much ever batter it's required. I'm taking it out. This much is enough for me. So next, the remaining batter, how could you store this? So if you just store it in the fridge like this without adding any salt soda, it can last for about 4 days. Now the ingredients required to make the batter. To this, in a bowl I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar, 2 pinches of soda, that's a cooking soda, and here comes the salt as much as required for the batter. At this time we'll add some water and just mix well and make everything, the ingredients are dissolved perfectly. When they are perfect, when they are dissolved everything, we'll add this water. At this time we need to add the chiroti rava. This is the most important to get the crispiness out of the dosa. So this is known as a chiroti rava, the very small kind of a rava. So we'll add nearly 2 tablespoons of this for this much of batter, and I will add this. You just need to give it a nice mix. Push and mix well so that the rava doesn't lump up. Now you can see the batter is perfectly done. So we need to soak it for around 20 minutes. So for nearly 20 minutes, let it soak. Let's see how to make the red masala. These are the ingredients what required for that. So first, I have taken mixer jar. You can see here I have taken nearly 8 or 9 badgi chilies which are soaked overnight, or you can soak it in a hot water for about half an hour also. Even that will work. I will add these soaked chilies into the mixer jar and a little bit of the soaked water itself. And then these are the ingredients. Here there's the garlic cloves, a little, those are very important, and little turmeric, salt, curry leaves, half a teaspoon of dhania powder and some jeera. That's it, nothing else needed. So add everything into the mixer jar with the red chilies, and we need to grind it to a fine paste. Perfect. Just look at this. That's it. This is a red chutney. What they will glisten that onto the dosa. Now let the tawa get perfectly hit. It should be smoking. At this time, we'll take an onion, chopped off its top, and with the flat surface, I will dip this in oil and smear it all over the tawa. Now let's add a little bit of water like this, and then we'll take a ladle full of batter and just pour the batter onto the tawa, just as shown on this video. At this time we'll add some ghee and oil to the dosa all over, and when the dosa turns little bit of a red like this, you can see the surface, it's getting somewhat red in color. This is the time we need to apply the red masala paste to the dosa. Smear across the dosa, it will give a beautiful taste. And we'll add a spoonful of this potato masala, and then just look at the color of the dosa. It's perfect. Now the masala dosa is ready. So we'll make another one just like a khali dosa to show you how it's done even in this batter. So we'll take a ladle full of this batter and make the dosa like this, and we'll add some ghee to this, and just look at the surface. Look at the color of the dosa. The glossiness of this dosa is perfect. Now this is the Rameswaram style dosa. You can make it in your home. That's it. The Rameswaram style masala dosa is ready, just in your kitchen. Now enjoy it. This is the simple recipe you can make anytime, anywhere. So I hope you guys like this video. If so, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back with another such any recipe. Till then, Deepak Kshatriya signing off on Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka, Namaskara. Please do subscribe.